In a quiet kitchen, under a dusky light, your mother hums a song from the past. The rhythm of her hands, soft and light, is how she carries memories that last. Her apron sways like a quiet prayer, and in her heart, there's room to spare. She speaks of you, not yet born to him, but woven into the story, thread by thread. A future wife, where dreams begin, in the spaces between what's been said. She imagines you, standing in her place, and wonders how love will shape your face. Will she be strong, or gentle in the day? Will she wear her hair like the autumn breeze? Or will she, like me, find her own way? Through every storm, with quiet ease, she looks out the window, where the sunset burns, as time spins forward and backwards turns. Her voice, a tapestry, woven and worn, wraps around a story of hearts reborn. She sees you coming with the morning's light, like a bird taking wing, taking flight. But there's a space she cannot ignore. A mother's heart always wants more, for she knows the dance of giving, of trust, how love must live, even through dust. She says, one day, I'll see her at your side. But first, she must know the depth of our pride. She places a dish upon the shelf, then whispers a wish that speaks of herself. In her eyes, there's a shadow, a soft kind of fear, that the future will drift and pull too near. Will she know my love in her heart? She sighs. Will she feel it, deep in her eyes? The question she keeps, buried in her chest, hoping the future will give them rest. But there's joy, too, that glimmers bright. A vision of you, bathed in light. The future wife, with laughter in her voice, who will be the one to share her choice? And as she ponders this dream with care, she knows, somehow, that you will be there. She watches her daughter, now grown, so fair, her life filled with moments she cannot repair. But in the spaces of silence, between the days, she sees her heart stretch in tender ways. The woman she's becoming, strong and true, is a reflection of the love that once she knew. Her thoughts drift to when she was a girl, of the first time she wore the weight of the world. Her mother's hands, so steady and warm, guiding her through life's every storm. Now she feels the ache of those hands not near, and the loss of the voice she used to hear. But she knows that somehow, in all that she's been, her own heart has built the place where love begins. She has learned from the past, but now she's afraid. Afraid to let go of the love she's made. For as the future draws closer, she feels the pull of the woman she's raising, the life that's full. The future wife will stand in her shoes. But will she know all the steps to choose? The grace of a mother who guides with care. The strength to let go, to trust the air? She wonders if you will know the weight of her hands. The ways a mother's love never fully expands. And so, she turns to her own heart's cry, whispering secrets she can't deny. There's a quiet kind of strength that fills her soul, a knowing that this is part of the whole. The threads of her life weave in and out, and she's learned to embrace both joy and doubt. For even as she watches you, her heart expands, as you walk toward a future, hand in hand. But there's a moment, late in the night, when she wonders if she's done it right. Has she shown enough? Has she given her all? Has she been the mother to catch when you fall? And though she knows the answer's deep, she still asks herself, as she lies to sleep. For there is no map, no perfect way, to raise a daughter or guide her through the fray. And yet, in the quiet of her days, she knows she's shaped you in the softest ways. Her voice, her laughter, her gentle touch, are all the things that mean so much. She remembers, too, the first time she fell. Not for love, but for herself. When she was the girl with wild eyes and dreams. When she believed the world was as simple as it seemed. Before the burdens, before the years, she lived with hope, untroubled by fears. And now, as she watches the woman you've become, she sees her own reflection, the past undone. For the life she thought was lost, now found. has risen in you, all safe and sound. She sees the quiet strength in the way you stand, the fire in your eyes, the tenderness in your hands. She recalls her own dreams, long put away, and wonders if they too will see the light of day. She's given so much, has it all been worth it? Has the sacrifice been a small price for it? But even as she ponders the cost of time, she knows the love was worth every climb. She wants to tell you that the path ahead is one of choices, of dreams, unsaid. That it's okay to fall, to lose, to cry. For you will always rise, and you will fly. She wants to tell you that love is wide, and it's in the letting go you'll find your stride. But even more, she wants you to know that she will always, always, love you so. For there's no rule book, no written law, for the way a mother's heart will draw a line that leads to where you stand, a future wife, with the world in your hands. And so she waits, with hands held tight, for the day you join her in the light. She knows you'll come, a part of the plan, to be loved, to be cherished, by this woman's hand. For in your heart, she'll always be the mother of your future. Eternally free, the days stretch forward like ribbons of light, but the past still lingers in the quiet night. There's a bridge she's built, though she cannot see, a pathway between you, her, and me. It's in the stories whispered soft and true, in every wish she's ever had for you. For you are not just a daughter in her eyes, but the reflection of all that love implies. You're the daughter she once was, untamed, free, and the woman she'll become, strong as the sea. In you, there's a perfect harmony, a blending of past, present, and destiny. Her hands tremble, but not with fear, with pride, with hope, with a love sincere. Years will pass, like wind through trees, whispers carried on the softest breeze. The future wife, now fully grown, will face the world, yet never alone. For in her heart, there's a steady beat, a rhythm that always repeats. And though the years will change her face, her mother's love remains in place. It's the quiet things she'll often hear, a memory, a word, a song so dear. The lessons shared, the tears wiped dry, the laughter that filled the spaces between sighs. She might not see her mother now, but in every choice, in every vow, she'll feel her presence, soft and near, in every whisper, in every fear. For a mother's love doesn't fade or die. It's planted deep, it reaches the sky. She will call upon it in moments of doubt, in the moments when the world feels out. And her mother's voice, though still, though gone, will echo within her, gentle, strong. Don't fear, it will say, you know the way. You've been given all you need, come what may. In her home, a soft light will glow, a reminder that love always grows. And as she gazes at her own child's face, she'll feel her mother's love, in time and space. For every mother who's ever been, lives on in the daughter, and the cycle spins. And now, the future wife will know the meaning of love's endless flow. It's in the laughter shared with friends. It's in the quiet, when the day ends. It's in the moments, large and small, where the heart finds peace amidst it all. And one day, when she stands at the door, her own daughter will look up and more. She'll ask of love, of where it comes, of the stories of hearts, of fathers and sons. And the future wife will softly say, the love you seek is here to stay. And she will speak of the woman who came before, the one who raised her, taught her more. She will speak of the love that always held tight, of her mother's strength, of her mother's light. And with every word, with every smile, she will honor the past, with love all the while. For the cycle of love, like a river runs deep. It carries the dreams that we hold, that we keep. The future wife, a daughter in bloom, will carry the light, dispelling the gloom. And through her heart, her mother's will, love will continue, steadfast. Stilled, in the quiet moments, when the world fades away. She feels the echoes of the things her mother used to say. Remember, her mother's voice will whisper, clear. You are never alone, you are always near. Though the years may have passed, and time has flown, her mother's love is never fully gone. It lingers in the corners of the kitchen, so bright. In the quiet hum of the early morning light. It's in the garden, where flowers bloom. Where a child's laughter fills the room. It's in the scent of fresh bread, warm and sweet. In the soft touch of a hand, gentle and neat. She watches her child with the same soft gaze. The way her mother once did, through all the days. The same love, the same pride, the same gentle care. For she knows her mother's love is always there. Years will stretch like the threads of time, winding through the seasons, each in rhyme. The future wife, now grown and wise, sees the world with different eyes. The promises she made, the love she knew, she carries them still, ever true. She watches her daughter, just like she was. A girl with dreams, a heart full of buzz. And as she holds her in her arms at night, she feels the weight of her mother's light. The love that her mother once gave so free is now the love she gives unconditionally. Her daughter asks of the past, of things unseen, of a grandmother's love, of what might have been. The future wife smiles with quiet grace as she feels her mother's presence in this place. She tells her, your grandmother's love still shines bright. In every day, in every night. And though her mother is gone from her sight, the love continues, a constant light. It shines through the generations, hand in hand. A love passed down from the woman who first began the journey of hearts, of family, of dreams. A legacy built by more than it seems. She reflects on the love her mother gave. The strength, the sacrifice, the way she'd behave. And she feels it, deep in her soul. As if her mother's love makes her whole. The lessons she taught, the words she said, live on in her, in the life she's led. In quiet moments, she whispers her name, grateful for the love that will always remain. For though her mother's face she cannot see, her love, like the wind, is wild and free. It moves through her heart, through every breath. A gift of love that defies death. She knows now what her mother knew. That love is the thread that ties hearts true. It's not in the words, the gifts, the gold, but in the bond that never grows old. A mother's love is the strongest force, the kind that guides you through life's course. And as her daughter grows and finds her way, she'll carry that love with her every day. For the future wife has become the mother, passing it down to one like no other. The legacy continues, through love's embrace. A never-ending cycle, a sacred space. And so, she waits for the day to come, when the next chapter of love will be spun. For though the years may change and flow, her love remains constant, steady, and slow. A future wife, a mother, a daughter in turn. Her heart continues to ache, to love, to burn. In the end, it's the love we give and receive that makes us who we are, that helps us believe. The future wife, now mother, now guide, knows her mother's love will forever reside. In the circle of life, in the dance of the sky, the love of a mother will never say goodbye.